Mama June fires back at Honey Boo Boo for claiming her love was transactional, reveals she felt like an ATM. Alana Thompson stirred the pot with the official teaser of her Lifetime biopic, I Was Honey Boo Boo. She made a shocking confession in the first glimpse of the upcoming movie. The WeTV star called out Mama June for her transactional love. Hence, June decided to set the record straight about all the claims. Instead, she admitted feeling like an ATM for her family. The reality celeb made some shocking claims about her children in response to the allegations. Shannon and her youngest daughter, Alana, faced many hurdles in the past. She ignored her daughters when they were young because of her relationship and drug issues. Fans felt things improved between June and Alana in the past few months. However, the latter has been exposing her mom in her upcoming movie. How did June respond to everything? Mama June. Honey Boo Boo sheds light on Shannon's transactional love. Honey Boo Boo achieved a lot as a child star. She has been in the limelight for years. The WeTV surprised viewers when she hinted about her upcoming Lifetime biopic, I Was Honey Boo Boo. Alana announced the release of her movie on Instagram and even released the first teaser. In it, she was documenting her journey as a child star. The teaser showed young Alana in the early days on the set of Toddlers and Tiaras. June was seen calling her daughter her money maker, after her huge success. Later, she was exposed for spending the latter's entire money on her lavish lifestyle. The reality TV star's other daughters confronted her about the money. Alana noted, I wanted mama, but her love was only transactional. She even wondered whether her mom was upset with her. Mama June. June claps back at Alana for her false claims. Mama June received a lot of hate for not being a good mother to her daughters. She tried to improve her dynamics with all her daughters in the past. However, the reality TV star ended up receiving more backlash for spending all the money Alana earned on TV on herself. June's daughter was in disbelief when she realized she had no money despite working since childhood. Alana made a lot of accusations against June in her upcoming move. So, the latter decided to come clean about all the claims. She chatted with TMZ to share her side of the story. The WeTV star clarified that she never used her daughters as a paycheck, or anything traditional. Mama June admitted growing up feeling like giving gifts was the way to make people happy. Hence, she has always been this way with her daughters. She stated, so my love language was always to buy people things or to get my kids' attention for a long time. June gave her daughter money or gifts to make them happy and win their hearts. But she felt like an ATM for a long time for both her family and relationships. The WeTV star now feels the ship has sailed, and she doesn't need others' validation or to let them use her like a piggy bank. June claimed to have removed a lot of people from her life who used her like their personal wallet. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Alana's accusation against June. The Shannon family drama has officially erupted into an emotional wildfire, and this time the flames are hotter, louder, and more explosive than any storyline fans have witnessed on television. After Honey Boo Boo shook the internet by labeling her mother's love transactional, in the viral trailer of the upcoming biopic, Mama June has now fired back with her own bombshell revelation. According to the reality matriarch, she felt like an ATM for years, and her response has only intensified the already blazing public feud between mother and daughter. Just when viewers thought the Shannon family saga couldn't get more complicated, Mama June entered the conversation with the kind of raw, defensive candor that immediately sent shockwaves across social media. Her declaration that she felt used financially by her own daughter instantly reframed the emotional conflict and ignited a fiery debate among fans who have followed the family through every twist, scandal, and comeback attempt. The tensions that once simmered behind the scenes are now fully exposed, morphing into one of the most emotionally charged public showdowns the family has ever endured. Mama June's fiery response marks a dramatic turning point in the ongoing fallout from the biopic trailer. Honey Boo Boo's statement struck a nerve by suggesting that maternal affection in the Shannon household was conditional, inconsistent, and tied to the demands of fame. But June's counterclaim paints a far more tangled picture, one where she believes she was expected to provide financially while receiving little emotional appreciation in return. This back and forth is more than a disagreement, it is the unraveling of years of unresolved hurt, misunderstandings, and the complicated dynamics that stem from growing up inside a reality TV empire built on chaos, conflict, and commodified family life. Those close to the family reveal that Mama June has been simmering with hurt since the biopic's trailer went viral. She reportedly felt blindsided by Honey Boo Boo's accusation, especially since she claims the narrative overlooks the sacrifices she made to financially support her children over many years. June's ATM comment is not simply a defensive retort, It is a sign of deep emotional friction that has lingered beneath the surface for far too long. The resentment she feels stems from a complicated mixture of guilt, fear, pride, and the unspoken pressure to redeem her image after years of public mistakes that shook the family's foundation. Fans are split in their reactions, with some siding firmly with Honey Boo Boo's emotional truth, while others argue that Mama June's perspective deserves consideration. The public has watched June face ongoing scrutiny for her past decisions, including substance abuse issues, toxic relationships, and extended periods of parental absence that forced Pumpkin to take custody of Honey Boo Boo during a crucial period of her life. Yet June's supporters emphasize that despite her flaws, she has made repeated attempts to rebuild those relationships and take accountability for her past. For them, her claim of feeling like an ATM suggests a woman who is still trying to find a place within a family that doesn't fully trust her. The emotional complexity deepens when considering the financial realities of the Shannon family's rise to fame. Honey Boo Boo's childhood success, beginning with pageant appearances and skyrocketing during the early reality TV years, fundamentally changed the family's economic landscape. With fame came money, and with money came tension. While fans loved the humorous, chaotic dynamic that made the family famous, few understood the behind-the-scenes stress of managing sudden income, demands from producers, and the constant pressure to maintain a profitable persona. This environment created blurred lines between responsibility, exploitation, and emotional needs, lines that still haunt the family today. Insiders say Mama June feels the biopic unfairly portrays her as emotionally absent in ways that ignore the times she claims she was present, supportive, and fulfilling her role as being treated like an ATM highlights her belief that she was often valued more for what she could pay for than for who she was as a mother. This perspective has sparked heated debates, with some fans arguing that June's comment ignores the emotional pain her children endured due to her inconsistent behavior, while others point out that financial support alone cannot heal deep emotional wounds. Pumpkin's role in the conflict has also become a point of speculation, especially as she has served as both guardian and emotional anchor for Honey Boo Boo. While Pumpkin has not publicly commented on June's latest claim, many believe she will once again become a central figure in navigating the fallout. Her past willingness to step in and protect her sister while setting boundaries with their mother suggests she may attempt to maintain peace behind the scenes. However, even Pumpkin's patience may be tested as both sides now air their grievances openly and without restraint. The emotional ripple effects are already visible across social platforms. Fans are expressing heartbreak, frustration, sympathy, and anger as they choose sides and revisit years of public drama that shaped the Shannon family narrative. Some argue that Honey Boo Boo's comment about love being transactional reflects a deeper emotional truth that transcends finances, one rooted in feeling unseen, unheard, and unmet emotionally during her most formative years. Others claim that Mama June's feelings of being treated as an ATM may reflect her personal struggle with guilt and the desire to be recognized for the sacrifices she believes she made. What complicates this narrative further is the ongoing build-up to the biopic's release. Mama June's reaction has only heightened interest in the film, with fans now eager to see how the story unfolds on screen and whether it offers additional insight into the emotional wounds both mother and daughter carry. The film's creators have already hinted that it will expose painful truths from all sides, suggesting that the trailer was merely a glimpse of the deeper emotional world that shaped the Shannon family's journey. For Honey Boo Boo, the biopic represents an opportunity to reclaim control of her narrative, something she was denied for most of her childhood. By expressing that her mother's love felt transactional, she is speaking from a place of emotional honesty shaped by years of instability. Her perspective reflects the lived experience of a girl who often had to navigate adult situations long before she was ready. Her words resonate with many viewers who understand the lasting impact of conditional love, especially when intertwined with fame, financial pressures, and parental absence. For Mama June, the biopic and its fallout represent a painful reckoning with her past. Her claim of feeling like an ATM reveals not just resentment, but fear of being permanently written out of her daughter's story as a villain, fear of being misunderstood, and fear of never being forgiven for the mistakes that continue to cast shadows over her attempts at redemption. While some fans believe June is deflecting responsibility, others view her response as the confession of a woman who is desperate to rewrite her role in her family's legacy before it is cemented in film. As the public watches the drama explode across headlines and timelines, it becomes clear that this moment is more than just another reality TV controversy. It is a deeply personal confrontation between two women who have shared a life shaped by trauma, fame, loss, and complicated love. Their conflict reflects years of pain that never fully healed and conversations that likely went unheard until they spilled into the public eye. The next chapter in this unfolding saga will likely depend on what happens after the biopic premieres. Will the film open the door to reconciliation, or will it intensify the divide? Will Mama June's latest confession soften Honey Boo Boo's perspective, or will it reinforce her belief that love was too often tied to conditions and expectations? Will Pumpkin once again serve as the emotional mediator, or will the family fractures deepen beyond repair? One thing is certain, the Shannon family's emotional landscape has shifted, and the world is watching closely. Mama June's explosive ATM claim has added a new layer of complexity to a story already overflowing with heartache, resilience, conflict, and the painful struggle for understanding. As the biopic release date looms and public pressure mounts, both mother and daughter now face the difficult task of navigating their emotional truths in a spotlight that never stops burning.